to another edition of Play Unplugged TV. I'm your host, Enrico Nardini, and we're up for another Play Unplugged unboxing. Today, submitted for your approval, Lords of Waterdeep from Wizards of the Coast. Now, this is a really cool looking box. When they first announced this, and I looked at the picture of the cover art and all that things, I actually was wondering, I wonder what this is going to be like. You may be aware, there's the Dungeons & Dragons 4th ed style board games, the adventure board game series, and those all kind of had similar mechanics, and I wondered if this was going to be like Conquest of Narath, which is a very like war type, conflict game. But this actually is being billed as a Euro style game, and if you look on the back, there are a lot of the traditional, what you would call the markers of a Euro style game, with a lot of wooden meeple looking pieces, and apparently building. There's going to be like a building mechanic and influence, and a lot less of a concentration on direct confrontation between the players. So really nice looking box. I actually really like this. It kind of has this neat, like, the box is staggered kind of. It has almost this elvish looking script on the side, and the way the box sits, it looks like there's there's like a little bit of a indentation there. So let's see if we can get this plastic off and dig right in. All right. It's filled for 2 to 5 players, age 12 and up, and it's about approximately an hour for play. All right, so we're taking off the lid. Like I said, interesting box style. I really like this box. I know it's a silly thing to get excited about, but I just think it's neat. I like the design. It's just kind of unique. It would sit, it would definitely be kind of eye-catching on the shelf. So what we have inside, let's take a look at the board first. I love a nice board. And so Waterdeep is for those who aren't in the know, Waterdeep is kind of an iconic city. It's like the Jewel of the Forgotten Realms. It's often referred to as the Jewel of the Forgotten Realms. My best recollections of Waterdeep, I remember from adventuring in it during my second ed D&D days, there apparently is a Beholder crime boss, if I remember correct, which I thought was really cool. And there were all kinds of nefarious things going on, and a bunch of different groups vying for control of the city. Board looks beautiful. It actually looks like some of the stylized D&D maps that come with some of the supplements. I wouldn't be surprised if in the Forgotten Realms supplement or something like that, there was a map similar to this. I love the art style on these. It looks beautiful. And so we see a bunch of different areas. These look like areas. Here's where the quest decks, and I have like I said, this is a pure unboxing. You're seeing me pull it out as we speak. So I actually am not sure even how any of these rules work yet. But there's apparently going to be some building mechanics. Here's the book, the instruction book. Looks like it's going to be a full color glossy, which goes right in line with the other Wizards of the Coast D&D style board game products that I've experienced in the past. The rules are usually pretty, this actually looks about as deep as, a lot of these games have been pretty simple to play and then like much more difficult to master, that whole thing. This one looks a little bit like there might be a little bit of complication in this. It looks like there's a lot going on. Though once again, still not a huge rule book by any stretch of the imagination. Not a huge rule book. So with a little appendix there, glossary. I love when they have references on the back, quick reference sheets on the back. This is these are the Adventure Path board games and Conquest of Narath, and you can actually find there are review. I believe there's a review of Legend of Dritz that I wrote. You can find that right on the website, and I really like those board games. And Wizards makes really quality products, and that's really that's not even really something that's debatable. All of these pieces look really nice. They're on a nice card, very similar to if you buy a D&D product that has like the chits or pogs used to as monsters or heroes. If you were doing an adventure in D&D, it's of that. It's very much like that. It's a treated cardboard. It's really durable. Pieces come out very easily. So I wonder if this will be a currency thing, because there's hundreds, and I guess these will be 1s or 5s. Some discs. These look like they might represent the different factions. We've got some buildings here and some more maybe coins. Different types of currency. Yeah. All these pieces here. And these all these come out very easily. They punch out very simply. Well, these might actually be connectors, because there's a piece in the middle. These might be used for, I don't know. It's a little square. Might be a coin, might be used for connecting. I'm not sure. We'll find out. These represent, I'm assuming, the different factions. City Guard faction, the Harpers, the legendary Harpers of the Forgotten Realms, Knights of the Shield, Silver Stars, and the Red Sashes. I'm not familiar with the exception of the Harpers, I'm actually honestly not that familiar with these other groups. I wonder if the Red Sashes have anything to do with the Red Wizards of Thay. If you know, please leave a comment under the video. I'm familiar with that group, but not as familiar with the Red Sashes. Sets of cards. There's a bunch of them. Let's see if I can get this open. There we go. And let's see. Looks like a couple different types of cards. These ones say Lords of Waterdeep, Intrigue, and that's once again, you know, goes along the lines Quest. That kind of goes along the lines with, once again, this Euro-style board game where there's not going to be a lot of direct conflict. You may be setting up obstacles for your opponent and advantaging, you know, giving yourself advantages, but not so much direct fighting. I love these cards, and the reason why is because they're printed on a really nice kind of card stock. They're flexible, but they're durable. They have that they have a plasticizing process that's used to coat them, and so they're going to last a good long time. And they also, most importantly for play, because of that flexibility, they're going to shuffle really well. Nice. I like that. Once again, you know, maybe because they're trying to invoke a Euro game style feel, we've got wooden pieces of different colors and varieties. These look very meeple-esque. Little wooden pieces of different colors, and I'm sure they represent different things in the game, obviously. Yep. Right there. And a tray to store all of your bits and bobs. So, there you have it, folks. The contents of Lords of Waterdeep. We'll try to get a review of Lords of Waterdeep up as soon as possible, but at least now you can see what's in the box. Thank you for watching Play Unplugged TV. We'll see you next time.